We are live. So, again, for some reason, people didn't want to show up. It happens. Life and all that sort of thing. But luckily, I got Jeff and Brian this time, so it's not just me and Jeff hanging out. So, it's not a lot worse with Brian here.
Ow.
I guess we'll be okay. It's going to cramp our style.
Why? Because I'm not old school?
You don't have enough hair.
Woo!
Joe's just sitting there. Oh, here they go.
So, as usual, we have to thanks the Games Nook for supporting us. They are back open with limited capacity. Still can't game in store, but you can definitely go there to get all of your tabletop gaming needs. Mountain Dew sponsor us. Sounds delicious. But they won't. So, and also, if you want to donate to the Hand Up Collective, they do great work for homelessness and addictions in the city of Greater Sudbury. So, shoot them a donation, and they can you can help influence the game. All right, so back to a recap. Last week, you guys wandered off into you want to go investigate the chapel after the rest of you arrived in creepy, spooky Fog Town. I think that's the official name. I mean, it could be Settingrad or it could be creepy, spooky Fog Town. I think Settingrad is just Croatian for creepy, spooky Fog Town.
Yeah, I think so.
And you guys said, "Hey, let's go to the church. What's the worst that could happen?" So you guys
that
was last words.
So you guys went to the church, and when you were there, you were confronted by an old friend who you shot in the face, and it did absolutely no damage. And for some reason, that made you want to run away from him.
I don't know why that's a surprise. Bang! Oh shit!
I don't know. For some reason, you were scared of him from that point. So you guys ran into the underground area, and once in there, you quickly realized that it was a trap, and had to run for your lives as the ground disappeared beneath you. Excuse me. You ran off, and you found yourselves in the going up some stairs into the castle. And at some point, you guys realized that if you're scared of undead, the doorway and the stairway that goes to the catacombs would be fairly heavily secured. And you guys walked into a whole bunch of booby traps. Some of you smarter than others. You guys were separated somehow by one of the traps. Half of you had to deal with a series of statues that gave you various effects that you mostly dodged, only one of you losing a wing. The other half of you found yourselves at a door with a couple of holes to reach through, and one person decided to stick both of their hands through the holes to open the door and was rewarded by losing both of their arms. You then found yourselves in a long hallway with some armor, some suits of armor, and the suits of armor animated and began to go towards you. The other two of you and your imp companion managed to get through there and found yourselves at a hallway and a set of stairs leading up to a parapet. And that is where we ended things. Now, as a little bit of a twist to things, you guys are here, you're in the hallway, you see these suits of armor, And Brian, you look over at your buddy here. So was Alistair. You look over
Ren.
at Rin, and he starts to like flicker and distort, and all of a sudden you like shoot up, and you're in your VR system back in the cave.
What the hell just happened?
And Jeff, you look around and you see Barrett and Mariah start to flicker, and you wake up in the cave
Perfect.
in your VR set, and you guys hear Kingston screaming about his arms.
Oh. Oh.
Okay, we're gonna exit. I'm gonna exit my unit. Go over to Kingston.
Yeah, I'll exit mine too.
And
Is there anything wrong? Is there anything wrong with his arms in real life, like out of VR? Is this a VR shadow?
So he starts screaming about his arms.
Kingston's top left?
Yeah. Top right.
Okay. Or top right. My bad.
There's you guys over
I
here.
I run over there.
And he starts screaming and then passes out. There. And you see that, like, if you're looking at, give me a medicine check as you look at him.
All right, medicine. Where is my medicine? Oh, hey, 21.
21. You notice that there's like his arms are cold to the touch, and there's like they look gray and discolored, basically from where they were amputated in VR.
What the hell is going on? The system's not supposed to do that.
That's gonna hurt. Can we look over the system itself, like the diagnostics?
Yeah.
Not that my massive arcana will help, but
yeah, you go over and check his system.
Yep.
Give me an Arcana check.
I will help.
So you give me the help, so I get advantage.
Mm-hmm.
I got a big +0, so nat 20.
Nat 20.
Yep.
As you're going through it,
I was about to say maybe I should be rolling. I got a +2, but hey.
Yeah, I got a +0.
So while you're traditionally better with computers, Rastin, well, Rastin is normally better than Akeo at computers. You start to you see Akeo just kind of zones in and he starts looking through, and you guys both kind of notice this, that as you're going through, you see the normal like computer script, and you see interlaced within it some runes that you kind of recognize as like doesn't belong in computer script. I've only ever seen this in like previous things, like when we were dealing with magic and that sort of bullshit.
Are these similar to the runes we've seen in the VR at times?
Like similar, not exactly the same, not to the point where you can tell that they're necessarily
Yeah.
directly linked, but to the fact that you know that like, okay, there's some magic bullshit in this code, not just computer code.
Oh.
All right. Is there any way to trace maybe if somebody hacked into the system?
You doesn't seem to be that there's any sort of like outside. Actually, you got the nat 20, so there doesn't seem to be any sort of outside intrusion. It just kind of seems like maybe something might have gone wrong with the programming and the interlacing of the magic.
Or is the magic bleeding in from VR? Interesting. Now, is there any way
Can I check my system and see if I can find the same code?
Yep.
Okay, so Arcana.
I'll help.
I was gonna say you can do it with advantage because you kind of know what you're looking at.
21 with the advantage.
Okay, so yeah, you find very similar code in your system as you go through it.
So all our units are
Well,
tainted. I would
shit.
assume. We're all tainted.
Well, nothing new with that statement, but
Yeah.
now it's dangerous. Should we
So
get
now if
everybody?
something happens in VR, will that happen to your body? What would happen if you died in VR?
Is there a way to send a message to the other people that are still in VR?
Not that you're aware of.
Yeah, sure. Okay. And we probably can't force them out.
Not without any sort of risk to their psyche. Especially if there's some sort of magical lacing in, you can kind of gather that, like, oh shit.
Dangerous under the best of circumstances.
Mhm.
On the other hand, meh.
Hey, you know what? If Gaz was here, I'd take the risk.
No.
Can we tell how long this code's been here? Or is this new?
It seems like it's part of the base code. Again, I'm still giving you your net 20 here, so it does seem like they put this in on purpose, but it wasn't necessarily supposed to work like this. It seems like you kind of get the feeling that science and programming was only going to get them so far into this rabbit hole, and they had to put some magic into it.
Well, we know that the people we're dealing with have magic to start with, so.
Yeah.
And all these units were special units. We all had them delivered to us. Yeah, look, you got a free unit. Yeah.
Yeah. Nothing's free.
No. How does everyone else look? Just no, can't see anything.
They look normal. They look like they're up to
Normal?
things. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Does it look like Kingston's arms are in imminent danger of like rotting off or
They look again very
cold and gray?
cold and gray at this point.
Can I give him some medical attention or
Yeah.
maybe cast a spell to try and help?
Yeah.
What do we got? Well, let's try casting. Well, first off, can I make another medicine check to see if I think it'll even help for me to cast a healing spell?
Yeah.
It would help actually.
17.
17. You think that there might be some benefits to healing?
Okay, I will try a
Healing.
first level cure wounds.
Okay. So you kind of go up to him, and these little friggin' like these little instruments, needles come out of your arm and kind of stick into him and start to jab into him, and you see like some of the warmth starts to return to his arms.
Nanobots opening up the blood vessels, getting the blood flowing.
Mm-hmm. But he's still very unconscious from the shock.
But is he disconnected from the system now?
Yeah.
Okay, so we'll just keep him disconnected then. Shit. Do I recognize any of the runes?
Not specifically, just the fact that you've seen runes like this in your previous VR experiences.
Do I recognize them from Salem or anything to do with what's her name?
With Sykes?
Not Sykes, the little creepy girl.
Oh, the creepy girl? Victoria?
Victoria, there we go.
Or Virginia.
Or Virginia.
Virginia.
You not directly. They do seem more like more like the runes you saw in like the Vikings with Kerwin.
Okay.
So now that we're out of VR, could we help ourselves? Because we know that we have people in the keep. I was just wondering if we can go download a schematic for it. Eat.
Huh. That's a good idea. Download it and try to hack in and send a map to ourselves.
Well, at least we'll have a. Yeah, actually, would we remember that in VR?
Unless we can find a way to get the information to our VR ourselves, we won't remember.
If there'd be a way to warn yourself of something. Do you know what I mean?
Unless. Can I do a check to see if it's possible to slightly tamper with the program to try and send myself a message?
You can give me an Arcana check.
Okay, well, I'll do the help action.
14. No, sorry, 13.
13. You don't know how you could do that, but you think you know somebody who could.
Kingston.
And by somebody, do you mean Kerwin?
Yeah, your buddy might be able to help you out here.
All right, okay. Who has my phone? I need to make a phone call.
Your phone's in a Faraday cage box that everybody insisted you put it in as soon as you come back to the building. All of your phones are stripped off of you the second you get into any sort of hideout at this point.
Yeah, I kind of figured.
I don't know why.
I figured.
I'm sure KO has the code to unlock it, though. You wouldn't have the code, but a KO can unlock it for you.
Yes, because a lock is going to stop me.
It's more of a deterrent than anything else.
Yep.
They're hoping that if it gets to the point where you have to pick a lock to get your phone to go on social media and do something stupid, they hope that you wise up at some point in the lock picking process and go, maybe I shouldn't post that and endanger everyone.
Yeah, in the 2 seconds it takes me to say knock, knock.
Yeah. All right, so you get your phone.
We'll give him his phone.
All right,
One phone. One phone.
Fine.
They give you the phone that doesn't have your full Candy Crush account on it.
God damn it. Fine, I'll just make the call. So I call Kerwin.
Okay. Hey, what's going on?
Yeah, I was just wondering if you can help me with a technical issue. We need to send a message to our VR selves.
Give me a insight check or perception.
We're going to go with perception. Oh, shit. Do I have with this character? Never. I do. Luck.
I think there was a 1.
No, but still, I wouldn't have got anything. This time is 17 plus 5, so 22.
22? Okay. You hear in the background as you're talking to him, like panic and like alarms going off, just kind of like in the distance, like something's going wrong where he is. And he goes, okay, I'm kind of busy right now. I don't know if it's, theoretically it's possible.
Okay, well, if you could just send me some programming information when you get a chance, because I'm assuming your little alarm situation is probably pretty much on par with the problem we're having.
Yeah, it is not ideal. If the problem is what I think it is, you guys know where the information you need is. You've already been there. I know you've been there.
I don't know what you mean.
It's in my study in the castle. The book you need is there.
Oh, I gotta go back there. Oh god. All right. I'll go see what we can find then. And I hang up. And I go to put my phone in my pocket.
No.
Oh, fine.
No.
I give him the phone.
He'll do a sleight of hand walk.
Do you really want to sleight a hand with me? I am the sneakiest bard you will ever meet. All right, so he said we have to go back to the fort, go back to that freaking hidden library. There's a book there that has all the information we need.
Well, it is what it is. So there's a book in his keep.
in his study in the castle.
Yeah.
The room we found before we found my dead body.
Yes.
Which at this point I would now have realized is my dead body.
Your dead body. Would that have implications on your reborn?
I don't think so. Although I would like to ask a question out of character. Considering I took a weapon from my dead body, is that the same gun?
Yep.
So Rastin has Dromus.
Yeah.
That is awesome. Rastin is armed to the freaking teeth. Okay, so back in character. I don't think he'll have any problems with my VR self.
Okay.
So we got to figure out how we're going to get there.
Well, we know that there's we could take. We can't be that. Yeah, we can take. Well, there's trains, planes, automobiles. Take your pick.
You got everything.
Light transport everywhere.
That's true.
And we can go disguised. It doesn't matter. I know a guy who's pretty good at
it. Well, whatever do you mean? All right. Well, let's get there as fast as we can. So we'll take whatever.
I would be interested to know, like, what did Kingston bring? Like, Kingston's got money galore.
Yeah. Well.
Do you think we could rent using his cash a small plane, some kind of plane, but
you could rent like a private jet if you wanted to.
Yeah, like some kind of.
Yeah, I'm sure he wouldn't even notice. I say as I'm taking his wallet out of his pocket and grabbing the credit card.
Yeah.
He's just lying unconscious on the hard stone floor of this room.
FYI, Zinger is going to hate Rastin.
You already did.
Yeah.
Because you're the one that caused him to be naked, remember?
Yep.
So before we go, we'll set him up in a bed, and if he's awake,
make him comfortable, give him some pain meds.
Oh yes. So you get him tucked into bed, give him his teddy bear.
As we fleece him.
Yeah.
We're at least nice robbers.
Yeah.
Toss his stuff.
Yeah. Take his credit card.
What could go wrong? We're high-dex characters.
Yeah.
Ah, crap. Something's going to go wrong.
The two of you have never had any misadventures before.
Never.
Yeah, we're going on number 3 right now.
All right, so I guess we're...
Swipe his credit cards, rent something that's fast and quiet.
And get there without being noticed.
Okay. So
I
you
have a feeling.
guys.
Does this involve parachuting?
If you guys want, you can do a halo jump into it. Avoid radar.
I've done enough falling.
It's not falling; it's falling with style.
Yeah.
I'm very good with the style part.
Yeah, you land on your feet. You're a cat.
Yep.
From 4,000 feet up.
Hey, I got a performance of 12.
I mean, to be fair, you couldn't take any more damage than the damage you took falling into the spider hole.
Oh, I know.
You maxed out damage there. There is a limit to falling damage. Theoretically, you should go splat if you jump out of a plane, but
No, I think I could live. I could do it.
all right.
The monk could do it. Me?
You said you land on your feet before your ass went through your head.
Yep.
So as you guys fly towards the castle, there, as you're flying over it, do a quick little reconnaissance flight, you notice that there's lights on and movement in the castle.
Okay, so we definitely got to do this all sneaky like. Do we drop in or do we...
Here is your layout.
Is there any... Do you want to try Halo drop style or...
The courtyard's open.
Where's the courtyard?
This big old guy here.
Courtyard's over there. So if we drop into the courtyard, we can make our way over to the well. It's pretty much a straight shot. Pretty much a straight shot, and if I am right, let me check my skills. I can make us both invisible for an hour.
Work. Certainly
All right.
help in a Halo drop.
So our plan can be we do the drop, turn invisible while we're in the air, land in the courtyard, make our way through to the well, drop down, get into this study, and find that book.
So easy.
It's just that easy. What's the worst that can happen? You're both high dex characters.
How do we get out? How do we get out?
Out.
Now, this castle, I'm assuming, is on some kind of waterway moat cliff.
Mm-hmm.
Typically, they build them on.
Well, you
some height.
remember there was a nice moat of souls.
Yeah.
At one point.
A town in front, still the same town. Like,
Yeah.
well,
I mean, it's a city now around it.
Yeah.
The church is now a McDonald's.
To get us out, I can make us look like whatever we want.
Once we're out, we can just disappear into the crowd. Like, honestly.
Yes, I have seeming. It'll be very easy to disappear into the crowd. I have invisibility. I have seeming. I am literally the sneakiest bard you will ever meet. And given some of my other spells like Shatter, also the loudest.
Well, quiet and loud. Alrighty.
So if we go in and then we can even hit the rooftops and just run, book it to the front, however to get out.
Is there a rooftop entrance to the well room?
No.
Ah, crap.
The closest rooftop would, I guess, be one of the parapets.
Well, that one's not far. And neither's the other one, I think. Right? Yeah, there's one up here, too.
Yeah.
So we could hit either parapet or the courtyard.
The parapets do seem to have people on them with weapons.
Okay, courtyard it is.
The courtyard, you're not sure.
I think the courtyard might be safer.
Gonna be in the courtyard. We're all gonna die.
Maybe. All right, so do we have a plan?
This we can do.
All right, I push him out of the plane, jump out after him, and cast invisibility at level. What is that? Third level. So I hit a button, and we get covered in this mirror-like substance that basically renders us invisible.
With parachutes or paragliders.
Yeah.
We're not just jumping out.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
You got some like sweet wingsuit things going on.
I just shoved you out the door while you weren't paying attention. That's all.
Actually, wingsuits would be cool.
Yeah. You got some wingsuits going on.
All right, so we're both invisible for up to an hour or until I cast another concentration spell.
All right. So first things first, I want a performance check out of both of you.
Sure.
30-20.
Dirty 20.
I'm gonna use another luck. Plus 12 does not help that. There we go. 29.
29. You guys, like Jeff goes down and he starts friggin' like gorgeous dive. One of the best skydiving you've ever seen. It looks like a Red Bull video. He's cutting around all over the place. He's having a ball. You start to spin out of control, but then you get into this nice majestic, beautiful thing. And then you both realize that as you're being so pretty, you're invisible, so nobody can see you, not even each other. But it really feels like you're looking awesome. You wish people could see this. It's so good. All right.
God damn it.
Give me a acrobatics check to see if you can stick this landing.
Okay.
I want to waste his luck on it. I'm reading this check.
21.
23.
23. Okay, you guys both after this amazing thing, you stick your landing in the courtyard where you're going for, right?
Yeah.
Boom! Right near the side of the courtyard where you want to be.
Awesome.
And you both kind of look at each other, look towards where you think each other are. Again, invisible, so you can't tell. And you want to say "Hey, did you see that?" And then you realize you can't see them, and you're fuck.
Sure, we could hear each other, though. We have some more rustle.
Okay, before I do any speaking, I am looking around to see if there's anybody nearby.
Yep.
All right, give me perception checks.
Natural 20.
Natural 20.
13.
13. You do with your natural 20, you catch little bits of movement around, but they're not near you. you just kind of see people in the windows kind of walking by and guards on patrol and whatnot. You get a good idea that there's a bunch of people around.
Okay, so I use my smartwatch with cell phone capabilities to whisper a message to a KO. All right, head to the door on the right that's in front of us. Or wait, is it the one on the right?
This one?
No, the one on the left. I meant to say left. Yeah, that one. Yeah.
Okay.
The double door?
This one.
Okay.
The double door.
Okay.
Paragliders down, stashing my suit somewhere around here, that in a bush.
I'm doing the same.
Okay.
And then heading for the door.
All right. So you guys head to the door.
Yep.
Give it a little wiggle.
Check for
I
traps.
wish. Yeah,
Check
I wish
for
to search the
alarms.
door for.
There's
Traps,
2 holes in the door, roughly.
We're finding a different entrance.
No, give me an investigation check.
I will give you the help action because I got a feeling yours is better.
I got a +0.
Oh, maybe mine's better.
I'll give you help.
All right. Oh, wow. Thank God that was with advantage. 13.
13? Okay. Does not appear to be trapped.
Okay, is it locked?
It seems unlocked.
All right. I think I whisper because now we're close enough that we can hear each other and not get any drawing attention. I whisper, okay, pretty sure there's no traps and it seems like it's unlocked.
Now, just because we're invisible, we're still going to use stealth to make sure we don't make any noise.
Yeah,
We are going to be stealthy. Sneaky.
definitely
Alright.
sneaky.
Be sneaky.
So we need to quietly crack the door, one of the double doors open, and just quickly move inside.
Okay. So give me stealth checks.
The wind blew it open.
Stealth checks. Can we do this with advantage since we're invisible?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good. 'Cause my first one sucked.
Ooh. Both mine suck, but I got a plus 12, so 22.
20.
Got 20, Jeff?
Yep.
Okay. You guys crack open the door and break it open real quick, and there's a guy standing in the room. And he snaps over looking towards the door.
What's the wind?
We are invisible, so he
Yeah.
can't see shit.
He snaps over, looks at you, looks near you, and he goes to start to move towards the door to close it. As if he believes, you get the feeling that he believes the wind may have blown it open.
I am going to move out of his way so he does not bump into me.
Yeah, I think with our stealth, we're gonna just, as he goes by, we'll just sneak right out of this room.
Okay. So you guys keep sneaking along. Where are you
Because if
at?
we engage them,
I'm going to go to
we
the
engage them-
hallway. I think I'm going to kind of nudge Akeo, even though he's invisible. I'll feel and find him and nudge him towards this hallway so that we don't have to touch another door and draw attention again.
Now we've already looked. We already know where the well is.
Yeah,
Where
you've been here.
where we targeted.
The door would have been a straight shot. It's just I really don't want to draw unnecessary attention.
So we'll continue to do the same thing. We will stealthily watch for anyone.
Stealthily move your way down.
Yeah.
Okay. There's
Into the
nobody.
next
There's
room.
nobody in this area here.
Okay.
And you do make your way to this door.
Listen at the door.
Yeah, I want to listen for what's on the other side of that door.
Okay.
People
You
talking,
Give
footsteps.
me investigation or perception.
All right. Oh shit.
Whichever one you guys want. Whichever one you're better at. You're both suck at.
I have a +8 perception.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, I hope you roll better than me.
Not one.
22.
22. Okay.
Shit, that is definitely better than my nat one.
You hear a conversation on the other side of the wall. There. You hear like 3 or 4 people talking.
There's a big copy. There's I see tables in there. And there was people on the parapets. Well, we could try once again to sneak to see if we could open this door and sneak around. I would say that this is like a lunchroom type area, dining. You know what I mean? Mess hall.
Okay, have you told me that there's people in that room?
I will. We're standing at the door. We obviously we're within.
Yeah. Okay.
I'll
Because
reach out and touch you and say, "What is this?"
okay.
Voice is scary.
If
Is the door locked?
The door is not locked.
If we back up one door to here, we can try and head up straight through these doors and come around
Well, my thought, if they're in this room
to
here,
here.
but if they're in this room here, they don't have real line of sight to us, so we can open this door and just do the exact same we did and just sneak straight by. My only worry is that someone's going to be in this room next to it.
So that's the risk we take. Either way, we're going through rooms where we don't know there might be somebody in them.
And if we go back into this room, chances are there is somebody there.
And we really don't want to be in this room if there's somebody there.
And then there's a whole hallway here. Do you know what I mean? We're kind of.
Well, we should probably just move forward then. Keep going the route we're on.
All right, give me self checks.
I mean, there is a potential that we could just dive right into the well and.
Yeah.
And we are invisible.
So still advantage since we're invisible?
Yep.
Oh my god, I am so using a lot. What the hell?
22.
22?
I had a 1 and a 4. That's better. So 30.
30? Okay. You guys ever so quietly open this door that really seems like it should creak, but like you get a little bit of oil on the hinges, and then it opens so nice and smooth as you get in, and the voices continuing their conversation. There's no signs of them having heard you.
Perfect. So I kind of peek around the corner. Is there anything here?
There is nobody in there.
Okay, so we
Quickly
sneak
move to the next.
across and peek into this room.
Nobody there either. You see these 4 people having a lively conversation while eating some dinner up here.
Okay, I want to go this way.
Yeah.
And peek around the corner, make sure there's nobody close by here that could see us.
Or here.
Or up there, yeah.
Okay. Give me a perception check.
Perception. Oh my god. Please roll better. Oh. Oh no. We see nothing because I rolled a nat 1.
I rolled an 11.
An 11? Okay. Well, there's not. It wasn't one that was going to get you in trouble. It was more to see how much you guys glean from the conversation they're having.
And we're not really smart.
No.
I am paying no attention to their conversation, and clearly.
Exactly. You guys are not paying any sort of attention to their conversation. The only thing you make out from it is the lady.
The lady.
We recognize the lady.
You hear them talking about, just briefly, you know, the lady. They mentioned your friend, Miss Mercia. The Mercy.
Yeah.
They mentioned Mercy. They mentioned the lady. They mentioned Cat a little, but that's about it. That's all you get from it with your 11.
So these are rebels who have taken over.
You get that feeling, and you kind of put that together with what you saw the guy wearing as you passed him in the area there. So the rebels seem to have control of it.
Okay.
Damn. We truly should invest in drones or, spy cameras. It is cyberpunk. There's just so many things we could buy. Okay, we will move forward.
I will give you guys this. I will let you guys do a Arcana check, just for something here.
Arcana.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, might be +0. Come on, baby. Straight roll. 17 straight roll.
Oh my god. I think we're going with his 17.
17.
I rolled a 2.
Okay. You know you have a cell phone.
Yep.
And you would think maybe if you left your cell phone here and called someone, you might just kind of leave it. You might be able to listen to at least a little bit of conversation going on.
Oh, that's a good idea. It doesn't have a phone.
But you do, Jeff. But you do.
You
but if I leave the phone, who am I going to call?
If you give me the phone, I can call Kerwin and leave it. Or we can call King's dad. That's another one.
On the flip side, I could just leave it on record.
Yeah, but then we got to find it on the way out. Or if you give it to me, I can call one of my other phones.
Yeah, but no one's going to answer on your other phones.
Voicemail.
How long is that? 30 seconds?
Okay, fair point.
You know what I mean? We should really invest in like a parabolic mic and the simple stuff.
Yeah, easy stuff.
And walk into a spy store and just buy all this stuff for nothing.
Just ask Kerwin.
Yeah.
Hey, can I have some cameras?
I mean, we did mail order like weapons and armor and blah blah blah. Like,
nobody thought to get an Amazon Echo.
No.
A drone that could just overfly everything.
Give them anything that has Alexa built in and kind of leave it there, and it's automatically spying on them. It's okay.
I mean, they make so many, and I'm sure in Cyberpunk it's even better, but they make buttonhole cameras. There's just so much.
Oh, yeah.
We're just dumb.
You're just dumb and don't think of it. All right. So you guys are there. You got to have a clear shot to the well room.
Oh, yeah. I'm going to make my move to the well room.
Okay.
Anything going on in here?
Nothing.
All right. Now that I'm separated, a message cantrip. A KO. All right, let's go. It's clear.
We'll check the well. Check the well for traps first. Has this been secured? Is this?
Give me an investigation check.
Investigation. Okay. So yours is a +0. Hey, 21.
Suck. 3.
3. All right. It
I
seems
see a rock.
It seems perfectly fine to you, Jeff. You just want to dive straight in.
And there's a laser grid.
There's a laser grid about 10 feet down.
Oh shit! So I stop KO. Whoa. Okay. So now I want to examine the laser grid and see if I can find a way to shut it off without setting off alarms.
Give me an Arcana check.
I am not the person to ask. I will give him help.
Oh, thank God. Well, it's a little better. 14.
14? Yeah, you think you can do it.
All right. I think I can do this.
So
So you slowly lower yourself down there. You have a little mirror that you think you can maybe, if you get it in just the right spot, you can deflect the lasers and they'll think they're still on. There.
Whoa. That sounds like a bad idea.
As you stick the mirror in, you see these red lights start to flash around and an alarm goes off in the distance.
Oh, shit. Okay, let's go. And I drop down to the platform.
All right, give me a acrobatics check.
Natural 20.
A natural 20? Okay. So you start like sliding friggin' anime style down the sides of the well. You like hop from side to side as you go down.
I'd like to point out I've had 2 natural 20s and like 4 natural 1s.
not to be outdone, I will do the same with my own natural 20.
There you go. I'm sitting here going, it's 100 feet down to the platform, and it's 200 feet beyond that, the bottom of the well. So if they fuck this up, there's going to be a nuclear
wrong.
Well, nothing went wrong this time.
So you guys friggin' hop back and forth as you go down and land on the platform majestically.
Is the door still open?
Yep. It's exactly as you guys left it.
Okay, I want to do a quick scan and make sure there's no cameras or traps or other tricks.
All right. Give me an investigation.
17.
17? You get the feeling that they still haven't actually found it. The only reason there was a laser grid there was because they saw your rope and they knew you guys were in there. But they haven't yet figured out that this thing was down here.
Okay.
They thought maybe you might have used it to escape or get in or something like that.
So I'm like, all right. This is a good sign. Okay, I'll get in here. And as soon as I hear him come in, I close the door behind him.
Okay. So you guys are in this circular study with a desk in the middle and books all over the place.
So at this point, I think I will drop invisibility so we can actually see each other.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so we are looking for a book that has to do with magic revolving around past lives and or time travel.
Okay.
I never chose my feet when I leveled up. Man. Okay, we'll do. Yeah, I will help him
Okay.
Or I know. I have like.
You guys can do your investigation check, but it'll just basically be to see how long it takes you to find it. You are here. You're not under any time pressure. If you roll low, it'll just take you like a week to find it.
Yeah, I got like it's there. Not my strong suit.
Nice. 18.
18. Okay, so it takes you a couple of hours of going through the books, and as you're going through, you see this one that's on Kerwin's desk, and it's kind of near the thing. Like he might have been looking at it like just before he abandoned this place, or the last time he was here. There, and it's again under a couple of other things. There's some notes, and it's called uh, temporal manipulation and its effect on past lives. Pretty on the nose.
Well, yeah, I think this is it. Just a guess.
Pretty on the nose as you're going in there. And you see that it is actually written by somebody who you know.
Oh.
It is written by a Dr. Nicholas Barbon, Kingston's father.
Damn.
So that's why.
And there's some. It's more of a theoretical piece as you're looking through it. More of a like in theory, this could happen if this happens and that sort of thing. And it was just kind of the gist of it as you're looking through it is he hypothesizes that if you were to find a way to link past lives with it, that multiple trips into past lives may cause a warping in the time and the structure that makes up for it, and it could theoretically allow for those past lives to be manipulated by the future lives.
Huh. Well, I think that's pretty much exactly what we need. So now we just got to figure out how the hell we're getting out of here.
Yeah, you were a little fast to jump down the well. It's easy to slide down a well. I don't know how you're going to climb out of a well without this.
You said 100. You said 100 feet.
Yeah.
Give me a second here. I just rolled something from it.
So as you guys do read this book, you also do see that while you may be able to manipulate past lives may be able to manipulate you as this goes on more, as this connection is widened, which is probably why Kingston lost the sensation in his arms when his arms were amputated. It seems like the more you delve into past lives, the more dangerous it becomes for you.
Okay, so definitely gonna have to be careful. I can climb out of here pretty easy, and we got some rope, so I can climb up with rope, drop it down for you to get out, cast seeming, make us look like guards, and we can just mosey on out of here.
The alarm we set off.
I could also use invisibility, whichever one you prefer.
Give me a perception.
Perception. Fuck me. What did you roll? Because pretty sure we're going with yours.
Perception. Just 1 sec here. 20.
20?
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20?
Oh, thank God I had a nat one.
Oh.
You are right into the book. This is fascinating the hell out of you here. This link that may have been created with you. You're right into it. KO, you hear like a clawing, chittering sound coming down the well. Like something
Clawing.
climbing down the well. Very
Stealthily.
creepily.
I will alert Rastin. Something's coming.
Oh shit. Invisibility at second level again. Or third level. Sorry.
You guys pop invisible?
But we've been here how long? Oh yeah, we've been here for hours. Never mind.
Yeah.
We are invisible again.
Okay. You guys pop invisible just as you see a helmeted head pop from the top of the doorway, and you see this person unnaturally crawl on the doorway upside down and flip down and land on their feet in full armor in front of you. In this like high-tech rebel armor.
So, based off his body language and movement and everything, how tough do I think this guy is?
High
tech tough.
If I had to put like a rating on it of like a challenge of how much of a challenge this person would be, I'd say his challenge rating would be something in the area of an 8.
Shit. Okay. Okay. We're okay.
That's okay.
Okay.
Right.
Okay, so I grab a KO and I bring him over so that we can kind of hide over on the side, hopefully out of sight.
Okay. You hear him like hiss into a radio, not speaking any sort of language you've ever heard before. It's like a visceral, ancient language, maybe Sumerian or something like that. Hiss.
Does deep speech work?
Nope.
Damn it. I don't know why I took deep speech. I really don't.
You take it Sumerian.
I can speak with fish.
Well, let's see what's the language.
Okay.
Well, we can bum rush them. We're gonna have to crawl up and still. Now, did that mirror continue to hold the lasers grid?
The laser, it failed, and you guys just jumped through it. Your plan failed.
Yeah, I set off the alarm. Yeah. I totally set off the alarm.
There's no other way out of here. We've looked last time.
There is a way out that I have, but I need him to move out of the way so he doesn't see anything.
Yeah, you Dimension Door.
Yep.
You can take me with you on Dimension Door.
That's why I grabbed you.
Like if we could make it to the well, you could Dimension Door to the top of the well.
Yep. Just want him to move out of the damn way.
Here's the thing: if you don't attack, you don't. If you don't attack, you don't
lose my invisibility.
Yeah.
And Dimension Door is not a concentration spell, so it doesn't cancel out there either. So I can do both. I just need him to move.
So why don't we just throw something into the corner on the other side of the room, and if he makes a move for the corner, we book past.
Actually, that is a great idea because I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 daggers.
Well, you must have a cantrip too of
I have
something.
7. I have 7 daggers.
Like, do you have mage hand? Could you just pull a book off the shelf and drop it, or
No, I got thunderclap, message, and dancing lights.
yeah, like we could throw something, anything. Maybe not anything. There has to be stuff around here that we could just pick up and toss onto the other side of the room.
All right, so you see this guy starting to like sniff around the room.
Are you
Look
shitting
around and
me?
look, and he's
Oh
kinda
yeah, he's
like,
probably got.
I grab my, I pull out one of my
he's kind of
daggers.
looking. It seems like he has the feeling somebody's here, but he can't quite place you, so he can't see you. You can tell he can't see you, but you can see that he knows somebody's in here. He knows the alarm was tripped and there's somebody in here, and he knows that you get the sense that he knows you're invisible, and he's trying to figure out where you are and being invisible. He's trying to figure it out, and you see some ropes start to drop down behind him into the entryway from the well.
Let me check something. Okay.
So you do get the feeling that there's more people coming.
Okay, I don't need to see where I'm going. Perfect.
You only need to see. You had to have been there, right?
Well, I should at least know where I'm going, like have been there, but
Yeah.
I don't actually need to be able to see it.
Like you can do it from anywhere.
And it's 500 feet, so 100 feet up, and then I got 400 feet to go
You
wherever.
could put us in the courtyard almost.
Yeah, you could probably get to the courtyard. I mean, it's not. Yeah, you could get to the courtyard.
Well, and you got to think that we're at a 45.
Yeah, the A squared, B squared.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so can I find a way to hide so that when I dimension door, he won't see the smoke?
You're this point. You there's nowhere. It's a pretty open room. He's actively looking for you. He may see the smoke. He may see where you guys dimension door to. If he rolls good, but he might see the door open up and see the courtyard and go, "They're in the courtyard."
I am going to try to angle this so he can't see through the door.
All right.
And I am going to dimension door us.
He's gonna have to roll a
to the courtyard.
I will shield Brian. Rastin, I will get in front of Rastin for him to cast.
Okay.
So that rat guy won't break his concentration.
Okay. So he rolled on his perception check with a +6. He rolled an 8 total. And
he didn't see nothing.
He didn't see shit. So you cast your dimension door, and poof, out of there, and he kind of gets this like smoke. You sees the smoke, and
we are in the courtyard.
But you guys are in the courtyard.
Invisible.
Yeah.
And invisible still.
Hey.
Okay, where do we go from here? This is as far as I thought.
This is
The
as far
boat
as the plan
getting out of here.
What?
We have to get out of the keep.
Okay. So,
How many times do you cast Dimension Door?
3.
Oh God, we just have to get within 500 feet of the drawbridge. Like to get across the moat.
So let's get to the drawbridge.
You're within 500 feet, I'm sure, at this point, actually. To be completely honest.
Oh yeah, we are.
Yeah.
You could just do it again.
Poof to the drawbridge.
All right, we're past the drawbridge now. Just
and then we'll book it into town.
Yeah.
Because with my feline agility, I can kind of, sort of, not really keep up to the monk.
So you guys book it into town and kind of disappear.
Yep.
Into the crowd. Make your way back to your aircraft and get out of there?
Yeah.
God, we didn't die.
That went impressively well for us for once.
We actually rolled nat 20s without falling 300 feet.
Yeah. Double
What the hell?
That was the time for you to fall. I'm like, oh, I'm gonna make them fall. They're just jumping into a well.
What the hell?
I'm gonna make them nat 20. Fuck.
That's like
No ropes
I got a
or
straight shot
anything.
there.
No plans. No nothing. Just fuck it. We're jumping.
Hey,
Because we're high dex characters.
Yeah. And it's not just nat 20. It's nat 20s with your like plus 11s and bullshit.
yeah, what was that? Acrobatics? It was a +8 for me.
I got a +8 acrobatics myself.
Yeah, 28s with nat 20s. You guys just friggin' ninja slid down there. Avoided all of my shenanigans in there.
That's hilarious.
All right,
Where's Sneaky?
so you guys make it. Oh, Yo is here. Or at least she's
Step.
roll 20. Look at that.
Step.
Yo! Oh, it's Yo.
No, it's not.
Jeez.
Off of it.
I thought it was somebody cool for once. Jeez.
Can they hear you?
Blow me.
Can they hear you?
You missed it.
That's
Sorry,
weird.
man.
We didn't fall to our deaths.
They
This time.
got back-to-back nat 20s on a crazy acrobatics bullshit.
They killed my character?
Nope. They went on a cyberpunk adventure.
Because nobody was around. Sorry, man. I got to the boat and somebody invited a bunch of people over.
What a jerk.
Yeah, she is.
So you guys make it back to your cave with the book. And you see that...
Mhm.
that
What does Kingston look like?
Kingston's still sleeping away. You see that Lixie has snapped out of it. Or Kiki has snapped out of it. And has come over to we were kind of looking at the unconscious Kingston into bed. And you guys didn't really leave any notes as to what was going on. So Lixie, what happened? What happened, Lixie?
Well,
slash
you see,
Kiki.
it's a really long story. So if you just wait a minute, I can tell you through interpretive dance.
Oh God.
So, as Mariah was creeping through this castle with her one burned up dead wing, and her friend, all of a sudden she saw everybody starting to flicker and disappear. And she was by herself in this castle. And then she saw herself starting to flicker and disappear, and she woke up in her cyberpunk rig.
Well, it's a good thing you don't have any wings, otherwise you'd be in a lot of pain right
Oh,
now.
she's got a sore back right now. That
Yeah.
side of her back is definitely sore.
She got a sore back. She's not screaming in pain.
So, you guys, what the rest of them kind of accomplished, or what they realized, is they saw Kingston / Rin snap out of his VR system with his arms all jacked up in Cyberpunk. Basically, his arms numb and no circulation below where he got them cut off in VR.
So what's happening in VR is now bleeding into real world. That's bad.
No masturbating for him.
So going
Ain't
through
nothing.
the book and the VR, the code in the VR, is there a way for me to place in safety protocols to protect us?
You can't figure out any sort of safety protocol. But as you're doing it, you guys are kind of working together as your buddy Theos.
Oh, yeah,
wakes up and
he's got-
wanders in.
he's got the best Arcana out of all of us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's a little bit better Arcana. The tech expert here.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of wakes up from his nap
Well, that'd be me.
and
Yeah.
comes in. You guys determine that while you can't necessarily put safeguards in, what you can seem to do is maybe alter what you perceive in the other world. So basically, the way it would kind of work is you can go somewhere in your person's timeline and jump in there, maybe before these events happened, and you'll have your memories for a short period of time.
Oh my god, that'd be perfect.
So you can theoretically jump back to just before you go into the church and implant yourself there. You can go back even further.
And then not go into the church.
Not go
Yeah.
into the church.
All right. I vote for jumping back to where we first met and avoiding going to the church altogether.
Or just before the church, say, you know what? Maybe this isn't a good idea.
Yeah, we should go to the house where you had all the goods stashed.
Would we know enough guys to know that?
You guys, again, you guys remember what happened in this creepy world.
Okay.
You remember what happened then. You have your cyberpunk characters remember this. And you feel that if you were to implant yourself into the lives of these cyberpunk characters at one point, you might be able to. Again, it wouldn't work for everyone. You would have to choose one person that's going to get to retain their memories for a second. Like, basically, you're going to have, like, at some point, you're going to have, like, a minute where you remember everything in your character there.
I vote KO because Grimm's the one who suggested going to the church. And
Convince everyone to go to the church. Convince them. You're right.
It was Grimm's idea.
Convince everyone to do it. That's a bad idea. Bad idea.
And now he can fix it.
I agree. We will do that.
Okay.
No.
So, Grim, I'm going to have you roll a history check.
As a KO or as Grim?
As a KO.
Oh, that's bad.
KO's history check as you try to remember the date and time as close as possible. Right, zero in.
I give him Bardic Inspiration.
Yes, because this is a straight roll.
Are we playing, by the way?
We are.
Are we? Okay, no, here's the thing, though. I can't load up my D&D Beyond character sheet. Can you? Because I can't roll it and stuff, right? I don't know how, unless somebody else can maybe open up another window on their computer and just roll as needed.
Well,
Sorry.
one thing you can roll is with roll 20.
You can roll with roll 20 with the dice roller.
I can do that for you.
Okay, Sean's gonna do that for me then.
Okay.
Sorry,
roller.
didn't mean to be a pain. I
Except
just
the
don't
dice
have my
roller.
character sheet up.
Oh, fuck. What the hell am I doing? Trying to touch screen on a non-touch screen fucking computer.
Okay, so you're going to give me Bardic?
Yeah.
Okay, here goes.
It's a
I'm
D8.
trying to do fucking
Oh,
D&D
13
Beyond.
plus... 13 plus whatever Brian gives me.
What are yours?
Whatever Rascal gives me.
It's 1D8.
Ooh, a D8.
You want to roll it? You want
Pretty
me?
good.
I'll roll it.
Ooh, I think it's letting me in.
Here it goes.
Please. Let-
There you go. And 4.
4.
17.
17.
Okay. You guys jack back into the system, and you find yourselves as the carriage is approaching into town, and Grim's sitting there playing a jaunty tune on the platform as the carriage rolls into town. And you have briefest of memories of everything that happened.
Wait, I want to hook that up.
Fleeting,
Yeah, I
fleeting
know.
brief memories. You know the church is a bad idea.
I will gladly give a tour of the town, but not the church.
All right,
We're
so
going to
you
skip
guys
the tour.
approach. What did you get? What did you end up doing for a character here, Sean?
I still having trouble getting into D&D Beyond right now. It's being a dick.
Being a dick.
Being a dick. But I will see what I can do. I'm trying.
You're trying. So you are pulling into town, Brian, with King next to you.
Yeah.
Rin,
Who has both his arms?
who has both of his arms still. The
Fixed it.
Asmar walks into town with both of her wings behind, and Grim, as you see these people approach, you see both of the wings on the Asmar.
Where is it?
And you realize that you
I would have a flash of.
Yeah.
Although I don't know what happened to Rin's arms, I have a flash of the Asmar burning her wing off.
Yeah.
They actually hacked it off for her.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a bad idea.
Plug it in where I got this one plugged in.
All right, so you guys are out of town.
Here, take this.
Okay, we'll go through introductions again.
Going through the introductions.
Okay.
Explaining how I was hired to come here and get revenge.
Although we have a new person.
Oh, for fuck's sakes.
Who's having issues.
I'm just waiting to see what he is, see if how I can shoehorn him into here. How I can cram him in.
To our crazy world.
You give him a speaker.
And while they figure that out, Jeff, give me a perception check.
Sure. Yeah. 10.
10? You briefly, out of the corner of your eye, it looks like a spectral, spooky dog, and then it disappears.
A spectral, smoky dog. Does this remind me of anything?
Not anymore. Your time of memory has passed.
Oh.
That reminds Jeff of something.
I don't like those things.
Ragnarok is coming again. Oh, you're awake, puppy.
You see my phone down there?
Okay. So I'll take everyone back to the safe house.
You take everybody back to the safe house. For Sean,
We'll go through the tavern and the drinks again, but we're not going to the chapel. We are going to the safe house.
Okay. You're going to the safe house. Again, I'm just trying to. So you go to the safe house with the 3 people who you were previously there with. We'll wait to see if Sean gets there. So you guys get to the safe house. You explain to everybody that. So, nope. So, Alistair,
Yep.
you have this thing. You see the large chapel. You kind of have the idea that maybe it might be a good idea to check that out, and all of a sudden, Grim is telling you, "No, it's a bad idea. Don't go to the chapel." How are you explaining it to him, Grim?
I'm just gonna straight out and say it. There's strange things that have gone on in this town. Strange, creepy, crazy things. And the chapel is a place we don't go. Wait till you see the guy on the fence post, though, on the pike. That's more interesting.
All right. Well, you're the guide, old man. Where are we going?
We're going to get swarmed. Yeah, if we want to stay alive.
I think we should scout the town again, but I think we should focus on what happens at night. Now, the last time we didn't spend a whole night. I just explained to them. I spent the night.
Explained to them what happened at the night, and you guys immediately went to the chapel, and it was about to become
Oh,
nighttime
no,
again.
We should have, you should experience the nightlife.
All
the screaming.
You say that with in such a strange way that I feel like this is not good.
Oh, it's not
This
good.
is not good.
And I really wish I wasn't here.
Understatement of the century. This is really not good.
We're stuck here.
Wait, what do you mean stuck here?
My compatriots, we are trapped in this town. This is a trap. And we're not the first ones to come here.
Oh, I so did not get paid enough for this.
No.
Pretty sure
I
you're not
was
getting paid
retired.
at all.
Why did I come here? I was retired.
Yeah, you're not even getting paid at all. It's worse for you.
Well, it was money, but
money.
Well, money, adventure, but I'd like to retire again. Chances are getting slimmer here.
You've made horrible life choices at this point.
Yeah, this is a poor life choice.
Yeah, this is a poor life choice. All right. So you guys settle in and relax, investigate around town.
We'll just do something simple. If you guys want to talk, here's the thing. I learned this the hard way, that if you talk to the townspeople, the big guys in the keep don't like it. They tend to come drag them out, and I don't know what happens, but it's not good. If you can find someone sneakily on the down low off the streets to talk to, maybe get some information out of, because I haven't really gotten a ton. I learned a few things, but
Give me. So you guys are still there. Or you guys are starting to investigate the town.
Yeah.
we're going to. But before we go investigate the town, I am going to load up with stuff. Not going out naked again.
I'm looking in as he's grabbing all his stuff, like,
Come here.
I got my chest open. I got files. I got knives. I'm like, let's go around town, throwing daggers, loading up.
Okay. So you're loading up all your stuff. Just so you guys know, Yo and Sean, I muted you guys while you're getting things ready. It's a little loud. All right, so you guys are starting to investigate.
Yep.
Around town. You got all your stuff. Give me a. Actually, you guys don't need a perception check for this. As you're walking through town, you see the drawbridge opening up to the castle.
Oh, here comes the show.
And you see the Herod walks out of it, and he starts to walk off towards the chapel.
Huh.
No, Herod.
Should we be following him?
No.
You see with him, he has a couple of the big guys with him. And Jeff, I need you to give me an investigation.
What do the big guys look like? That's. Oh, that sucked. 6.
6?
Where's Barrett? To throw Barrett in?
Yeah, Barrett. Barrett would know. Would have a.
He got a 14.
A 14? Okay. You notice these big guys. Like you noticed them before, but you see it looks like they're kind of like a mixed match of body parts. You can see they're kind of sewn together. And Barrett actually recognizes the head on one of these guys. It's the guy you talked to yesterday and he was dragged off.
I knew it. I thought that it's exactly what would happen. Well, perfect recycling. This is not good. Those are your townspeople.
What do you mean? Those are the town people?
And they look like 7 feet tall, very Frankenstein's monster style.
Parts of them, anyways.
Oh.
Parts of the people.
Well, gonna have to kill that at some point.
Well, kill is a strong word. Can you really kill something that's not alive?
Yes, I can.
Can you kill something that's dead?
Disassemble.
I have a firearm that says I can.
I'm gonna have to undead that thing. Re-dead that thing.
Re-deaded. Yeah.
He's gonna have to be re-deaded. Somebody's already killed him. So they wander off towards the chapel, and then they start to walk around town. It seems like they were looking for you guys, and when they got to the chapel and you weren't there, they start to walk off and kind of are looking for you, more or less, just to see what's going on.
Oh, we're gonna avoid these guys.
Are they looking for us? Like,
I think so.
I
think so. They don't look friendly. I don't think they're very entertaining.
No.
It's just.
All right, give me your stealth checks.
Stealth.
The two of you.
12.
12.
12. All right. As you see that you guys are walking off, you watch them head towards the chapel. You see Herod turns around and he looks at you guys. He goes, "Hi, guys. Nice seeing you again."
Should we run?
We're gonna wave.
And he starts to walk over with his two big
No
guys.
way.
What was that, Sean or Jeff? Was that Jeff?
Smile and wave.
Smile and wave.
Okay, so now I'm sitting there smiling and waving. I'm like, why are we doing this?
I see Kerwin's got you all back together.
We got back to the band. The band's back together.
What is going on? I don't know who you people even are.
You get a brief little remembrance of Herod, the idiot.
Yeah, it's like you kind of look like somebody I might know who's, quite frankly, a complete and utter moron.
And he goes, "Well, I recognize you."
Okay. I guess I left an impression.
Recognize the stank of Sykes.
You know, Sykes ain't that bad. She pays well.
Sure. She always had a liking for you. I'm not surprised she brought you back.
Well, she hasn't brought me back from anywhere. She sent me here.
Yeah. You don't remember that part. You don't remember when Kerwin killed you?
Yeah, I think I'd remember dying.
Yeah.
Well, that's the tea.
Ask your friend. Ask your friend there. What happened to our little buddy Dromus? Our old friend.
Oh, yeah,
Drones.
he died.
Okay,
And who killed him?
He had an untimely death. That's all.
that name sounds familiar, but why should this matter so much to me?
Well, I don't know why you would work for somebody who killed you.
Were we not just
He's
talking about a guy
greedy.
named Dromus?
And dumb.
Yeah. Dromus wasn't the brightest.
Okay, so now we're talking about Dromus again.
Yeah. It seems to have carried over. He's kind of addressing Grim at this point. He's ignoring you.
Mm.
I mean, you look at this. Kerwin killed you. I mean, I'm here. I'm perfectly healthy. And all we want is for you guys to leave.
Creepily healthy.
All we want is for you guys to leave. If you leave, there's no trouble. Just get out of town.
I whisper to Grim, should I shoot him?
No.
Here's your one shot. Get out of town. I'll open the gates. Nobody leaves, but you have one shot to get out.
I'd have to talk it over with the rest of the crew. I can't make decisions for these guys. Like, I'm just a little old guy. I don't know. Tell you what. I'll talk to everybody. Maybe I can convince them to go.
You know what?
Give us a time frame.
In the spirit of our former association, our former relationship, I'll give you until dawn. And if by dawn you're not convinced to leave,
You were the greatest cart pusher too. I gotta tell you.
I'm always looking for new parts. And some of you have some unique arts. So if come dawn you don't leave, you'll be recycled.
Once you be here in the morning come, in other words. Fair enough.
Have yourselves a good night. And he walks back towards the castle. With his big guys in tow.
Great. Now, these big guys I'd let Bear to do a quick assessment. They're like 7 feet tall, muscular, massive.
Oh, yeah. Super strong.
They carry weapons.
Yeah, they carry big old like clubs and pitchforks.
Do they look controlled, or do they look intelligent? Do they look?
They look about as intelligent as our friend was before, as Harry was before.
They're great cart pushers.
They are great cart pushers.
Okay, so they're just big dumb muscle,
Mm-hmm.
and they look very much undead. Well, unalive.
Yeah. Unalive.
So that would mean things like charm spells and that fun stuff. Okay. Nothing on Herod, like no weapons. No, he's got his cane and he's pretty nonchalant.
He's got his cane and that's about it.
Nothing else I can glean from him. Anything?
You do. I guess yeah. At this point, you wouldn't remember, so I'm not going to give you any more memories from your encounter with him before. But he does seem to just have a cane and a top hat. And he looks quite dapper.
Necklace, chain, keys.
Nope. Young guy. Nice suit.
Looking
Looking
young, like Well, he should be 140. So
Yeah, he should be very, very old. He should be even older. Because he was, how old was he when he got
he was
separated?
ghosted.
Yeah,
He added 40 years on top.
and that's what he looks like now. So.
Ouch.
So he's looking pretty
Okay.
good.
What time of day is it right now?
It is like it's like the afternoon, probably 3 o'clock in the afternoon.
I'd like to have another look again. I know we already did a little flyby with Barrett. Just have a look at this map of the keep, like the parapets. Is there guards on the parapets? Is there
There's no guards on the
creatures?
parapets.
I know last time there was lightning and the windows were flashed at night.
There's definitely still flashing and what of light and whatnot in the various towers and whatnot. It seems like there's still some sort of activity going on.
So I don't remember the layout.
You see when there's a lightning strike, you see the lights flicker. And some evil laughter emanates from the thing. Not creepy at all.
So I'm going to get Barrett to draw out a simple map of the keep from above. Courtyards, parapets, where the lightning's coming, so that we can plan.
Yeah. So you get a kind of an idea of the overall layout.
And then we're going to try and we got to be gone by dawn. Interesting. And I'm going to have to lay it out to these guys. What do you need? What do you want to do? Is the money worth it?
Well, I always finish my job, so.
Well, I think this is my last big adventure. Do we convince these guys?
Well, whether we convince them or not, old man, let's make it a good one.
Quickly do a quick little reveal areas here. Reveal all the open areas that could be.
Okay, my time's flashback's over.
Oh yeah. Revealing the outside areas.
He's already seen us. Do we go to the church? Or walk in, fly in, whatever.
I don't like the idea of going to the church. You made it sound like it's such a horrible place to go.
Don't like the idea of going to the church? I just had a really bad feeling.
All right.
Bad feeling.
So can you see some areas?
I
give you the right map again. If you zoom out, do you see a bunch of lit up areas?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's the parapets and the access points that we can see.
Kind of the exterior areas. Oh, I didn't give you that one. Don't look at it quick. Don't give you the map. That seems unnecessary. Give you some of the exterior stuff. I can't give you that lower section because it literally has the map on it. What's the fun in that?
Let me look at something.
I have a feeling Sean is gonna get it working just in time for us to be done.
Okay, stop.
But yeah, no, it's D&D Beyond's being a total knob. It won't let me sign in.
All right.
To log in with Twitch, I log in with Twitch, it doesn't let me log in. Like it's being a
Yeah, like I
retard.
said, I think it just kind of worked out that you guys even popped on as things were starting to wrap up, right? So.
Yeah, no big deal.
I was like,
At least once we get this straightened out, next time we'll be well.
Yeah, you'll be good next week. As long as somebody doesn't invite a bunch of people to hang out.
Don't talk to me about it. It wasn't me.
Alrighty.
Let's get
So here's my thought on getting in.
Gabby McGaverson.
I can polymorph into a giant eagle and carry 4 party members at once.
Okay.
Like that's how we could get in.
Mm-hmm.
I was always saving that one as a way out, but
I mean, it's a good way in.
It's that's why I was looking at the parapets, and there's a way that we could sneak in, or sort of sneak in.
So you do have a with wings too.
Yeah, well, that's what I mean. Like we could get the party in, no big deal. Barrett can fly himself.
Owie.
Okay,
So
I'm gonna say you guys go back to your house. At that point. You go back
we're
to your
kind of
house
stuck.
to plan.
We're kind of stuck at this point because unless the whole party's here, we don't want anyone dying.
Exactly, and you don't want to make a plan at this point with, you don't know who's going to actually
that could
be
kill
here
everybody.
next week, and you don't
Yeah.
know if Singer's going to be here next week, and then you have to slam him into the plan. So I think we're going to end the session there for today.
Somebody should let Zinger know he has his arms again.
No.
So what we'll do is we'll go back to the house. I'll cast Tiny Hut. And that's where I sleep. Well, it holds 9 party members, but it doesn't block out the screaming.
So you guys go back to the hut.
Yeah.
I'm not going to say it becomes nighttime yet. Because you might want to do something before night. You might want to do something before.
We're not going to rest for the night. I'd like to the party to see. I'd like to be able to see the party to interact with the Lord on the gate.
Yeah.
No.
On the pike. Maybe we can talk to him. Maybe someone has a skill that could.
Yeah.